So is Francis Ngannou next up for Ciryl Gane? Ciryl Gane remains undefeated, super technical fighter, right? He has a mean eye poke as well. We can't forget about that. But Alexander Volkov, he didn't look like himself. Maybe he was having a bad night, or maybe just Gane is that good, right? Because Alexander Volkov, his last fight was really good. Even some of the fights that he lost, like Derek Lewis, that fight was his. And then obviously we all saw what happened in the end. Derek Lewis, got the better of him and ended up winning the fight. And it sucks for Alexander Volkov because this really sets him back. He's not going to get a title shot, for at least 2 more fights, I'm assuming, right? So who should he fight next? And do you think that Ciryl Gane has what it takes to be the champ? I like that, they're both they both speak like a similar accent, like they both speak French and stuff. Apparently, Ciryl Gane has sparred with Francis Ngannou, so obviously maybe he can feel that power and he knows what it is and he's not afraid of it. I don't know how he can't be afraid of it, but Francis Ngannou is no joke. We all know that all it takes is one shot and it's night-night with Francis Ngannou. And Francis Ngannou, his last fight with Stipe Miocic was amazing. He was so composed, patient, right? The patient Francis Ngannou is such a better fighter. And I think that Francis would still win. He would still, keep his belt. Although, Ciryl Gane, he does pose like a lot of threats that a lot of other fighters in this division don't, they don't pose, because he's undefeated, which is one thing, and he also does like a lot of like flying attacks. And I noticed that he didn't like really telegraph his shots. He kind of, which is a dangerous game, he has his hands down low. I guess you could call it like showboating, but that's like, he was doing that a lot in this fight. He doesn't want to like tell the fighter, hey, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, sort of thing. I think he could possibly win it. I think having a 0, next to your like name, like 9-0, I think that gives him a lot of confidence and motivation. I feel like undefeated fighters, like even Sean O'Malley, even though he's technically not undefeated, right? For me, I think he has 2 losses, with Sukumta and then Chito Vera, but like I think like that cockiness, that ego, and I'm not saying that Ciryl Gane has that, but I just think like going in there like undefeated, it's just like another level. You just feel like you're untouchable and you're invincible and you're like, you have never tasted defeat before. So yeah, let me know in the comments who you think would win, Francis Ngannou or Ciryl Gane. Thanks.